Hello everyone, today's video is about factoring perfect square trinomials. Now keep in mind that this is a special case because what we have here are quadratic trinomials that are perfect square. So keep that in mind, alright? So I'm going to give you 4 examples here, and the first thing we need to understand is how will we know if a quadratic trinomial is a perfect square, okay? So here's the first example. So the first thing we need to do is to look at the constant number, and what we have here is 16. And we all know that the square root of 16 is equal to 4. Alright? And the next thing that we will do is we will double that. So if we double that or multiply that by 2, that gives us 8. And if you notice, that is the same as the second term, or the numerical coefficient of the second term. So that means this is an example of a perfect square trinomial. And let me just emphasize here that our a equals 1, meaning the leading coefficient is equal to 1. Okay? So since the square root of 16 is 4, we can rewrite this as x plus 4 times x plus 4, or x plus 4 square. Alright? Let's go to the next example. Again, here, the first thing we need to do is to check the constant number, 25. I think that's a perfect square number, because if we try to find the square root of 25, that gives us 5. And then if we double that, that gives us 10, and it's the same as the numerical coefficient of the second term. Again, keep that in mind, keep this in mind rather, that a equals 1. Okay? So in this case, since the second term is minus 10, then our factors are x minus 5 times x minus 5. And we can rewrite that as x minus 5 square. Okay? Let's go to the third example. Okay, so here we have a 25, and as you notice, a here is not equal to 1. We have a 9. Now, let's check the two. 25, square of 25 is 5. And then the square root of 9 is equal to 3. So both 25 and 9 are perfect square numbers. And the next thing that we will do here is we will not double 5 and 3 individually. So what we will do is we will multiply 3 and 5. That gives us 15. And then we will double the product of those two numbers. And that gives us 30, which is the same as the second term. Okay, so if that's the case, okay, take this 3, take this 5, and then the sign of the second term, which is negative, and that gives us the factors of this perfect square trinomial, which are 3x minus 5 and another 3x minus 5. And again, we can rewrite that as 3x minus 5 square. Alrighty, let's go to the last example. Okay, so we have a 49 here and a 4. So the square root of 49 is equal to 7. Square root of 4 is equal to 2. And what we will do next is multiply these two numbers. That gives us 14. And we double that, which is equal to 28. So basically, we need to do all of this to check if what we have is a perfect square trinomial, okay, that is quadratic. That's the same or equal to the second term. So that means this is a perfect square trinomial, which means that the factors are simply 7x plus 2 and another 7x plus 2, which can be we can rewrite that as 7x plus 2 squared. All right, so that's it for today. I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching. You have a nice day.